Lesson number 70 is about rules for addition of signed numbers. And the first question says, add these signed numbers from left to right. So if we add these signed numbers from left to right, we can see we've got negative numbers and positive numbers, but we're always adding. Let's use our number line to help us with this first question. So first we have negative 4. So we start at our origin, 0, and we're going to go backwards 4 because we've got a negative number. Then we're adding 3 to it. So we're going to go 3 to the right because it's a positive number. Then we're saying plus, and we have negative 5, so we need to go 5 backwards to the left. There, we moved 5 units to the left. And then finally, we need to go 7 units forward. And if we go 7 units forward, well, we're going to end up all the way back here. And we've got our answer. Our answer is down below. Our answer for this question is going to be equal to 1. Now when we do these problems, drawing out the number line with our directed arrows is great, but sometimes we can do these problems mentally. Let's look at how we could do that here. Negative 4 plus 3. Well, negative 4 to the left plus 3 to the right, well that must be equal to negative 1. And then we've got negative 1 plus negative 5. And if we look at that, negative 1 plus negative 5, well, that must be equal to negative 6 because both times we're moving to the left. And then we've got negative 6 plus positive 7. Well, that must be equal to negative 6 to the left, 7 to the right. That must be equal to 1. So if we can do these problems in our head, it will save us some time. But we can always use directed arrows in a number line to make sure we've got the answer correct. Let's look at our next problem. Here we want to add the signed numbers mentally from left to right. So we've got our number line. We could consult with that if we need to, but we're going to give this one a shot mentally. So we've got negative 4 plus 3. Well, if we had negative 4 plus 3 more, well, negative 4 plus 3, that must be equal to negative 1. Then we've got negative 1 plus negative 2. Negative 1 plus negative 2, negative 1 plus negative 2, that must take us to negative 3. Then we've got negative 3 plus negative 6. Negative 3 plus negative 6. Negative 3 plus negative 6 more, that must take us all the way to negative 9. And then we've got negative 9 plus 5. So if we have negative 9 plus 5, well, we start over at negative 9, we add 5, and we've got our answer. Our answer must be negative 4. The key to working with these problems with positive and negative numbers is to visualize the number line as you work, and let that help you go through from left to right in order to simplify to find your answer. We'll practice this concept some more with our lesson practice on page 223. Make sure you've got your notes complete, and I'll see you during our next class.